With all tyres on it.
All tyres and no brake pads.
Pity that it's, say someone had a lot of rings and stuff. When the VRT price came in, double what I was expecting to pay on the high end and quadruple of what it was saying it would pay. I should pay on the low end. What? Oh, fuck. Alright, so end of the morning. Myself and Brian going up to the port again. Going up to pick up the GT86. Pretty excited. I've been awake since 2:30. I wasn't really out of excitement. It was jet lag, so I think that's the difference. Is usually you wake up early the day that you're going to pick up a car. Yeah, I think the other reason is why I'm maybe not as excited about it. I've had one of these cars before. I've just gone back to Vancouver. I had a great time, but you know, it's kind of like always reliving stuff. It's not the same when you redo it. So hopefully the car lives up. Train should be here shortly, and then we'll crack on up to Dublin and yeah, go pick up the GT86. I think I'm going to be very excited when I see the car, but also it's the fourth car we've brought in between me and two other people. We kind of all like, three of them came 1 week after the other. There's been a bit of a gap in this one. Will I get lucky again on the GT? And also they are like, it's a softer car. They're probably, you know, Subarus are probably one of the softer Japanese cars. I know people say that they're super tough, but the engines and stuff are definitely built to cost. So anyway, looks like the train is here. It has landed. So Brian's on there, so yeah, we should be able to head up in a few minutes. Jeez. With all tyres on it.
All tyres and no brake pads.
Here's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, she's sitting high. Need a bit of a drop. Looks all original.
Is that standard, yeah?
Yeah, that's where they have it. Well, that's a Toyota GT one, but yeah, it's awful handy right where they have it. How's the other? Yeah.
The cap is off.
Yeah, she has like
super panels.
yeah, it's kind of that dark red was what was on my old one, like it's flat, like so.
Oh, underneath. Yeah,
Looks very original.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks good. Yep. Yep.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she looks good. There's mint underneath, like, but it's original look. That's what I want. It's hard enough. The Aeroboy racer car, so
yeah.
Most of them have been crashed a lot at this point.
Yeah.
No, it's exactly kind of what I was expecting, like. So.
Yeah.
The paint looks very consistent on it, like.
It's good for a red.
Huh?
It's good for a red.
Yeah, it's for Japan, anyways. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's nice in here. AC is working. Good. How was it?
You'd like it.
The heart.
Wouldn't be my cup of tea, no, but yeah. Makes it what it is, I guess, you know, just
Yeah, but like it feels normal-ish.
you forget how tinny
And old, yeah.
Jackyoke is.
I know, yeah.
I was like, sure, that's probably what the Civics were like too, or the Integra's, and we had them just.
Well, I did find it like I probably have outgrown it a bit, even when I drove it in the car park. But
yeah,
it does look great. Do you know, like it's nice to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two keys.
Yeah, I found that one in the in the book. There was taped inside the book. No, she looked at the car.
Any weirdness driving it?
No, not necessarily. No, a small bit of a pull to the left, nothing crazy. Hates cat's eyes. I'm not sure is the tires too low or is the car
very
too
low
light.
profile, like, yeah.
It just it tosses the car around the place and you hit the cat's eyes, like.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, ooh, jeez. You know, like.
Yeah. Get a ton of tyre, anyways.
Huh?
They have loads of room for tyres.
Oh, loads of room. That now and spend about €500 on sound end and design to take out all the carpets and engine noise, no problem. Just road noise is.
Yeah.
There's nothing. The arches. Look at the arches, like. So they're straight to metal, like. You know, there's no plastics in there, like.
No, they're very basic.
You know, they're you can see how they made it for what they made it for.
I know what they're like. Yeah, they're
not. You drove one. That's the first time I ever drove one over. Yeah. Oh jeez, yeah, this is what they're like.
Yeah, they're raw.
That fucking thing.
I know. Yeah, I only noticed that after I bought it, but yeah.
Nothing too crazy, to be fair. Worse to be some big old wing stuck on it or something like that, like, you know. Them weren't bad, like the old carbon bit.
Too bad,
like.
Yeah. But yeah, I was surprised right out that's actually wear on the steering wheel. I thought it was just grime because, you know, it's red, but
yeah.
I kind of wanted to get the all black one anyways, so then I would have to. The black wheels.
Yeah, okay.
Black wheels nicer.
Oh, are they? Yeah,
well,
yeah.
The red on the wheels is a bit much.
It is a bit much. Yeah, even
a few of the red bits could be.
The Gators now wouldn't be our biggest fan either.
Which ones?
Or just like, you know, this. That now wouldn't be my cup.
Yeah, I think nearly the shift knob, the handbrake and the steering wheel have went back to black.
Yeah, and I'd say sounded and everything, and then I got a inch up. Then I put it all around the dash, took out the dash, and geez, I made some job. There's no noise in it, like, you know, compared to what they should be, because
like this is a GT Limited.
Okay.
So like my old one didn't even have.
No.
It didn't even have like, see here where there's padding there. It didn't even have that. Like there's loads.
It's all coming from here though.
Oh yeah.
It's all coming from the front. Noise, like, road noise, yeah. So I say
that won't bother me too much. Like, well, I knew when I drove it, I was like, oh yeah.
They're light and they're tinny. Yeah.
They don't, like, it's funny because like when they have a great presence, like when it looks glass,
like,
but they feel so much cheaper than
like,
they look.
Just like a fucking Yaris.
Yeah. I'm just going on the way down to work on the GT86. And this is what happens with a Volkswagen. You do some wheel spins, like very, very small amount, just pull out on the road is wet. Yeah, I hate this. I hate these cars. So nice when all the lights are off, but it's so rare. That doesn't even mean anything, but usually there's other lights on, so yeah, still really happy with it. It's left here, so yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, just going to give it a wash. I mean, the car is in really good nick. The paint is gloss, and yeah, there's one or two handles are faded, but I feel like they might polish up, and these are tabs are right, but that's honestly it. I think there's a little bit on the wing as well. Yeah, to come, but yeah, very minor stuff. Just going to give it a wash. And took it for a drive as well. It drives really nice. It's way quieter than my old one. Is like, it's got the bolt-on exhaust, so it's got an NVIDIA catless center pipe into a Greddy catback. It's pretty loud, as you can hear on the video as it's driving up. Foot down in fifth, doing about 100 kilometers an hour. And yeah, we just brought it up the road there this morning, and I didn't take a video just because I was enjoying the moment. But yeah, it really brought me back. I'm really happy to have another one again. No regrets at all. There's a small noise coming from the CD player. I think it's just the disc, but yeah, I really like the GT Limited interior. It just feels comfier. Yeah, I'll probably get a non GT black or all black wheel. I think with the red stitching, I think it'll look really nice. Might do the same as well with the, given that these are worn. I think I don't mind the red, but I think a bit of black here and then still having all the other red bits will just be the right amount. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving this car. Shrock was over there, brought down all my crap to kind of wash it, and the Z is over there. So, and the GTR is in the shed, so my parents are currently looking after storing 3 cars for me, and I have my 4th here. But yeah, I can't wait to get this on the road so I can sell the Scirocco, get some money back, and just get rid of that kind of headache. You know, this car had no engine lights on it, but yeah, I really like the power. I think it's really good for Ireland. I had a good blast in it. I really like the engine sound without an exhaust. I think my old one was too loud, and I was NVIDIA catless center pipe into a Greddy catback. It's pretty loud, as you can hear on the video as it's driving up. It's supposed to ease off a lot of restrictions. So yeah, just to give some context, I bought this car more or less like it is now. I've done some like minor aesthetical things just to like tidy it up, but haven't changed too much. So I don't know what it's like. Everything's just so clean. Like, I haven't done anything to it. Really not a nasty person that owned it, just really clean. You know, this is a car out of an auction that's never had a Hoover. Same goes for under the bonnet. Like, it really reminds me of all in the door jambs and even the boot, just everything. Exactly what I wanted. Same colour. Boot is spotless. All in here. I think it's actually cleaner than the one I bought in Canada, and just kept better. Engine bay is just nice and honest, dusty, but yeah, I think a little power wash and steam clean would go a long way. It's got a nice TRD strut brace, TRD oil cooler or oil filter. So yeah, it's early in the morning and I'm just heading down to Galway to put the new tyres on the GT86. So it's been a long time kind of debating this. I went at 225, 40 or 19. They were on 235, 35s or 19s, which they looked kind of shit because they were very bald and they were, I think, a smaller profile. It's what I had in Vancouver when I upped my tyre, but I decided to go up again. Well, I went narrower with 225, but with a 40. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. It's got a nice square profile, even though I've gone narrower, but there's less of a stretch on an 8. Just, I guess, with the profile, it just gives you that more balloony. It is Ireland, so I just want to have as much kind of protection for the wheels as I can, and I want to have the car riding kind of high. So this is going to make the car ride even higher, and then I'll drop it down a little bit. I think I'll have only gone down maybe like 5 or 10 mil, you know, by the time I've lowered it in terms of like bumper clearance and stuff. So going down now early. I have my VRT appointment as well, so I'm going down, and yeah, we're going to go into that, and hopefully that goes okay. I think I have all the paperwork that I need. If it gets registered today, I can go back down for it in a couple of days. So yeah, sweet. Let's hope that goes ahead, but hopefully we'll be going in like a week or so, and then I'll see if I can get insurance on it right away. And I'm also seeing if I can try to insure this as well at the same time. So very difficult in Ireland. Anyone who knows the kind of, it's hard to have like multiple vehicles. I have 4, 2 are insured currently, so trying to insure a third and the other's a track car. So yeah, we'll see what happens. When the VRT price came in, it was double what I was expecting to pay on the high end and quadruple of what it was saying it would pay. I should pay on the low end, if not even a little bit more. So it was just a lot of money to kind of cough up. I had already, when I bought the car, I did consider it was a possibility. For anyone outside of Ireland, how this whole system works, no one fucking knows, but basically we have like quotes that were given on this online government website that will show you how much a car is supposed to cost to register, and then they'll often, nearly always, especially for the Japanese import, even though these exist on the calculator, they're all made in Japan, they'll say, oh, it must be different because of some made up thing. They send it off and they often come back with a crazy price. But so it was always kind of in the price where I was like, okay, if I get charged that, it's like, there's cheaper ones around in Ireland, but it's like, this one is exactly what I want and I'm not going to have to modify it. Like, I mean, I've literally put tires on it now. I don't even think I want to lower it anymore. I thought I did, but when I kind of see it up close, it's parked in real situations, I think it looks fine, and it just drives so damn nice compared to my old one. And like, my old one drove okay because the roads were quite good there, but I can't imagine driving that one here. I actually always thought it was the horsepower in these that was weird, but it finally occurred to me that I think it's the gear ratio. I think they, compared to like a Honda, they have short gears and the final drive is very aggressive. So these aren't as much like that because these actually cruise way better. They pop into 6th gear and they're like, you know, they can cruise along the highway and the motorway and the road at a decent speed, especially this one now having just the VRT exhaust. It sounds like stock. There's absolutely no drone off it. It just has a nice sound. I could hear it when it was in the NCT. That's the other thing. I've gotten all 3 discs on the car in like a week, so that was amazing after getting plate. The only issue that I do have is you'll see I have some DVDs in my hand. The reason being, the head unit is the one issue. One of the really annoying things is, okay, so there's a Tom and Jerry DVD in it. That's been great. I've been watching that because I'll tell you, I can't get anything else to work. So the only other options I have are FM, which, as people know, only goes up to 90, which if you're in Ireland, that means all you can get is Radio 1, which is the most boring radio station known to man. Anyway, it's just like, it's what my parents listen to all the time, and it's just dreary, boring, sad, depressing, and just there's very rarely any good music on it. So it does have Bluetooth, but it won't connect, right? So you go into pairing, it won't work, but the touch on the screen is off. So the settings for Bluetooth are in there. I confirmed this by finding a video online, but I was thinking they would be in. So to pair a new device, you gotta click on that, but it doesn't work no matter what you do. I just kind of push a bit higher, but I've tried pressing lower and it doesn't work. So that means that I can't pair my phone. I did try the USB. I pulled the head unit out. The USB is like proprietary, or it's a very Japanese one. It's actually connected to the ETC. No idea why. It's a toll thing. I have a DVD. I can watch Tom and Jerry as much as I want. And me and my wife, we were coming back from dinner the other night, and she's like, "Oh, I've already seen all of these," so we've kind of gone through them all. But they're pretty hilarious that they're dubbed in Japanese. I'll definitely be keeping this. The most random stuff. I would have assumed I would have had my Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is the first DVD I ever owned. We got a DVD player around that time. Big technology. It was actually really cool, and I watched the extra scenes of that so much. But all I have is Accelerator, which, if anyone knows, is like the Irish. I'd say it's completely shit. Like, I think it's a bit of a cult classic. If you're Irish, especially, watch it. But I don't know if they'll actually work, so I'm gonna see. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's not really our Fast and Furious. It's our Gone in 60 Seconds, I would say. I think it might have came out before it. I think it's pretty, I don't know, I haven't seen it in a long time, but that's pretty hilarious that it will work. At least it should. Because the thing is, I don't really know how to get back. So yeah, that was a bit of a trip down memory lane. Oh yeah, one DVD worked, so it was the Hot Fortnite one. So yeah, I can have that playing at least in the background. Don't have to keep watching Tom and Jerry. I'll keep looking for physical media. So the Z has a very similar head. It's probably a similar thing, but that screen seemed to work just fine. I think it's very identical, could be potentially identical head unit. When I have a track car with a good stereo, I think I can just go and rob it from there for now. And this car came out, we weren't even watching DVDs anymore. You know, they're such an old thing. Yeah, no, they definitely weren't, because I remember when these came out, I was working. I just finished college and I was working, and these was like, I was like, I want one of these. And because I had the other one in Canada, there was always a bit of an asterisk on it. Like, I know I got a good deal on it compared to what these are here. Not that that was like, I would love to I've gotten a good deal on these at the same time here. They were a lot more expensive, and they still kind of are, but their cars have their value a lot. But I don't know, it's just different. It's nice, like, being able to share this experience with other friends. It's nice driving around a country, you know, where, like, same with the Skyline as well, you know, there's nice cars on the road here. I think to say that we don't have good cars anymore is not true. People have a lot of very nice, like, German stuff, if that's what you're into. What I'm trying to say is, I just think these are really unique on the road. You don't see too many of them. Yeah, I've just been dating in this thing, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I got another one of these. I knew they would work really well in Ireland. It's just so much fun. But yeah, that's that.